we also have never really had a huge dance, like a party, okay? We never have really done that with Athena, so we thought, why haven't we done that up at Weird Shit? And last night, how many of you noticed the people at the trailer up here?
Oh yeah.
Okay. But every time I walk by, they're like, "Come on over!" And I was like, I'm a chicken. I'm not sure what you're doing, but they were having a great time, and they were friendly, and they were very attractive. Isn't that energy attractive? Yes. It's like they were just really nice. And then Jacinta and I walked by, and I had my arm through hers, you know, and they were like whistling at us. Who knows what they were thinking. So, in our lives, we're usually like this. Our lives are busy, there's so much going on with business and kids and lifing and everything that we do, that we forget we're off to the next thing before we've really celebrated our accomplishment or the thing that we just completed. Have you ever noticed that? And I know that I have been called on this. When I graduated I went back to Chemeketa to get a human services degree when we were writing the Rapid Eye addictions program. And I went through their whole alcohol and drug addiction program. I was the only one in the program that wasn't in recovery, right? And they gave me a lot of crap about that. You don't know what addiction's like. You haven't been through it. Right? Right? Well, during that whole thing, I was so glad to have experienced that, and they didn't make it easy for me, even my practicums. The places I went were resentful of me, okay? Because here I am, this older person who can speak halfway, you know, I can talk, right? Not like this young intern, but yet I'm not in recovery. I can't say, "Hi, my name is Linnell, and I'm 16 years clean from heroin," you know? But I could say, "Hi, my name is Linnell, and I'm a flaming card-carrying codependent." You're probably all as you are today because of me in some way. But you always find a way, so it comes time to graduate. I completed. It's the only time in my life that I got straight A's, okay? And, you know, it's just a 2-year degree, but it enabled me to go deep into the addiction studies and really know that stuff for Rapid Eye, right? That's the whole reason. Well, my instructor at Chemeketa, I really love her. I'll never forget her. Her name is Donna Hurt. And she, because they make you do, they give you psychotherapy and all this stuff when you're going through. So she worked with me a lot, and I was just such an enigma to her. Now, why are you doing this? Now, what are you, okay, all this time. So it gets time to graduate, and Amy, one of the people in the kitchen, had called and said, "You and your mom really need to come to the awakening. You really need to come up to this training, and da-da-da-da-da. It's really important." And so I know her really well. And so Renee and I and Lynette and a couple of other people from actually the treatment center I was working on, we decided to go, but because we went to that, I didn't walk. You know, the Chemeketa graduation thing? And she calls me the day, and she goes, "How come you're not signing up to walk here and you're getting your cap and gown and everything?" I go, "Oh, I'm off to another training." And she goes, oh, that is so your pattern. You don't even celebrate anything, any accomplishment before you're on to the next thing. And I was just standing there like this. Oh, you're right. She goes, "Didn't we study this? Did you have a whole class on this?" I was like, I know. But because she, you know, kind of threw herself, I went home and I wrote up a Thoughts on Mastery. That's the word of the day that we have in Rapid Eye when people go through Rapid Eye training. And we study that, and the word we studied, and I wrote about it, was celebration. It's kind of cool. Yeah. Celebration is a lost art. We're so on to the next thing. So the reason we decided that on the first night, today was a pretty packed day, did you notice? Swaki. Oh. And I felt the energy from my speaking, from Lynette speaking, and tonight, it's time that we really put on a party. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to challenge each of you. Please, don't just leave because it's been a big process day. Yes, it has. And yes, you've been in a lot of energy. But please celebrate with us for a while. We picked some party animals to come and host this for you. Woo! Okay? So, just clothing's required. I like to be at a party with you guys, not a training. You know what I mean? So, the rest of the evening, we are partying. So, let's bring them on. Party. Oh, you got it? Okay. I'm done. But I have these, and I shall use them tonight. In strange and wonderful ways.